Hi, I'm Ben. Welcome to my book corner. Today we're doing the rapid fire book tag. This is a group of 50 rapid fire questions. We shall see how quickly I answer them, as we all know that I like to talk too much. But before we do that, I want to do a shout out to Noah. Now, I've done plenty of collaboration with Noah at In Between the Lines. He's the one who got me into booktubing. Unfortunately, he's lost access to his booktube channel and he's starting again from fresh. He's uploading all the old videos up onto that he's still got access to, and he's going to be putting his new stuff on there, unless Google Support managed to help him out, which so far at least they've not been able to do. So I'll be tagging him in this video. All his links will be in the description below, but go show him some love and support as he starts rebuilding his channel from fresh, unfortunately. So, rapid fire book tag. I first saw this on jthbooks. I will link that video below as well, and as I said, that this is 50 rapid fire questions. Let's see how rapid fire we can be with this. So, question 1, hardback or paperback? Paperback. The cheaper, you can buy more books. You know, 2 paperbacks is 1 hardback. That's twice as many books in your life. No brainer. Number 2, dust jackets, off or on? On. You're a monster if not. Number 3, second-hand or new copies? For me personally, new. You cannot beat the smell of a new book. You just can't. Also, there's no decent second-hand booksellers near where I live. Number 4, audiobooks, yeah or nah? This depends. Some audiobooks are amazing. It depends on the narrator, though. One I would highly recommend is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that was narrated by Stephen Fry. But other ones leave me really cold, so it's a bit of a... depends on that one. Number 5, do you cover buy? Yes. Always have done, which is why I'm currently reading Board Gay Werewolf at the moment, so hooray. Number 6, what's a good book with a bad cover? And the cover's probably not the same anymore, but I have got a book called Legend, which is a Drenai novel by David Gemmell, and the cover is literally an axe drawn in a cartoonish-like style on a brown background. That's it. Nothing good there. Number 7, what's a bad book with a good cover? Get your pitchforks out. Legends and Lattes. The book's just so monotonous and dull, but the cover art and the art inside the book itself is phenomenal. So, credit where it's due. Number 10, last series you finished. It's been a while since I read a series. Probably Priestesses of the White by Trudy Canavan, but I'm not 100% sure. I've not read a full series for a while. I've got a lot of series where I've got 1 book left to go, however, which is a really bad habit I need to get out of. Number 11, the last book you bought. Please don't shout at me, people, but 20 minutes before coming on here to record this, I went on a spending spree. So, the first one is The Void Ascendant, which is book 3 in the Beneath the Rising series by Premi Mohammed, and is the last book, and that will actually be my most recent finished book when I received it and read it, which I will read pretty sharpish. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zivin. I keep seeing this around and have seen very good things about it. And the next 3 I'm just fed up of seeing everywhere. So, Heartstopper. First of all, I've not seen the Netflix series. Is it Netflix? I don't know. Not seen it anyway, but I keep being told how good they are. And then, obviously, taste of the moment is Red, White and Royal Blue, which has just become an Amazon Prime film. So I've picked that up. And The Fourth Wing, which is all over TikTok at the moment, which apparently has dragons in it. I don't know. I'm just fed up of seeing it, so I want to see what all the fuss is about. We'll see if I regret all of those. Number 12, what's your favourite genre? Fantasy, historically anyway. I love my fantasy books. I do. Number 13, what's your favourite book in that genre? This is a really, really tough one. If I was going to be forced to pick, it would actually be one of the Discworld books. And it's a hard pick. I'm going to go with Reaper Man as my favourite. Although it's pretty close, to be fair. There's a lot of books in there that I really like. Number 14. What genre do you never reach for? Literary fiction. Just doesn't interest me. I need something a little bit more outlandish. 15, do you read poetry? No. Number 16, popular science. No, I do watch plenty of documentaries, but not actual popular science books. 17, middle grade. So I had to look up what this meant. This means 8 to 13. I don't really. I do occasionally. I've got some that I've promised my middle child that I will read. So a little bit, but not by choice. 18, do you have a book box subscription? No, I've never actually had a book box subscription either. 18. No, 19. What's your favourite bookish item? I don't think I have. I mean, I've got a paperweight, which I bought when I was about 6 because it was in the shape of a Viking head that's battered and bruised and looks like it's been used as a weapon at some point. But other than that, I've not really got any bookish items, I don't think. Number 20. What's your current bookmark? I don't use bookmarks. I have been given them by Noah and by my friend Jenny as well. But I tend not to use bookmarks. But that leads me on to 21. What's the strangest object that you've used as a bookmark? Any bit of paper that's near me. Receipts, money. Page turners occasionally. Not page turners, page markers occasionally. But yeah. 22. Book jackets or nah. I've not got any book jackets other than the dust covers they come with, so nah. Number 23, who's your fictional boyfriend/girlfriend? Look, I can't get one in real life. I'm not going to delude myself with a fictional one, so we're going to jump past that. 24, favourite fictional couple. So I've read a lot more YA this year, and the fictional couple that I really liked and the relationship that they developed throughout the book was in Fake Dates and Mooncakes, and that was Dylan Tang and Theo Summers. So love that book. Well worth it. It's cheap at the moment, I think, on Kindle as well. Go buy it. It's a delight of a book. Favorite book villain. So it's not an individual. There's none that really stick out exactly. The ones that I'm going to pick are from the Discworld, and I don't know if you can really call them villains, but they're called the Auditors, and they dislike the fact that the world is chaotic and they want everything to be neat and lined up and predictable, and life prevents that. So they're quite often like the villain of the piece in the Death books. Favorite book adventure. So Wheel of Time. I love the Wheel of Time books. I love the world building. They're amazing. Series, trilogies, or standalones. I love all of them. I haven't really done any series for a while. Probably for me at the moment is standalones. But historically it's been series. I think middle ground would be trilogies at the moment, but more recently standalones. Mixed media books or paragraphs. No idea what this means. I've not come across mixed media books. It's not something that I've ever read, so just give me normal books. 29. What's your favourite book adaptation? And it's Lord of the Rings, easily, by a long way. I think books are a really difficult thing to adapt because it's such a different medium of storytelling. Film adaptations or TV adaptations is question 30, and for budget reasons I'd say film, but honestly I don't think films have the runtime sometimes to do the books justice. So 31. What book needs an adaptation? I'd quite like to see Throne of Glass get an adaptation if it's not already. I think it'd make a really cool book series. 32. Favourite book world. Discworld. Easy peasy. By far. It helps that there's like 42 plus books of it. 33. Favourite writing style. I just like books that allow me to paint a picture in my head. You know, I don't care how it's written past that. If you can paint or give me enough input to paint the picture in my mind, I am happy. I don't like really, really dry writing styles. I really struggle with, say, George R.R. Martin for Game of Thrones. Really struggle with that, bizarrely, for whatever reason. Number 34. What's a book that you love that people don't know about? One that I don't see enough about is one that I read this year, which is The Sunbearer Trials. which is by Aidan Thomas. Go check that out. That is an amazing book. But boo, I've lost where I am in the list. What's a popular book that you hated? Number 35, Legends and Lattes. There we go. I suppose I could throw The Troop in there as well. It seems to be quite popular with horror fans, and I just did not enjoy that at all. 36, favourite childhood reads. I mean, if you go in childhood, then it was the Mr. Men books, but we're not really talking about that. I had the full Thomas the Tank. In fact, I still have the full Thomas the Tank Engine collection as well. When I was a teenager, I read a load of the D&D books, like the Spider Queen books and stuff as well. What's a book that changed your life? I don't think a book has changed my life. Hogfather got me into reading, though. And the Wheel of Time books very much cemented my love of the fantasy genre, and the Discworld books as well. So, there we go. 38. What book did you hate at school? Kess was one, and I can't for the life of me remember the name of the other. Of Mice and Men. Hated it. Hated that book. The fact that we force people to read it now, just, I don't understand. 39. Do you buy to collect? No, I buy to read them. I like to complete my collections, though. 40. Do you donate books? No, they're all mine. 41. What's your favourite reading snack? I like food. Just give me food. Not crisps or anything. Simply because you end up with that all over your fingers and it goes all over the book and ruins the book. 42. What's your favourite reading position? I tend to read either lay down on the couch or in bed. So, yeah. Natural light or lamplight is 43. I prefer natural light. I'm lucky I've got massive windows, so I get natural light anyway. 44. Outside or inside? I prefer to read inside. But I live in the UK and it's normally raining, so there we go. 45. Breaking the cover or keeping it smooth? I don't care as long as it's a good book. Apparently I break spines, but I disagree with that. I mean, a well-loved book is a beauty unto itself, and we'll leave it at that. 46. Do you read in other languages? No, I can barely speak English, so any other language would be a disaster. 47. What book series do you want to finish this year? So, and I will be finishing it this year. Is the Beneath the Rising series. So there we go. 48. What book releases are you most excited for right now? I'm not sure what books are coming out. I've not really paid much thought to that one, to be honest. So I believe Cemetery Boys 2 isn't too far away, so possibly that one. Yeah. Do I have a favourite book influencer? No, not really. I don't watch that much BookTube, really, to be honest. So, and number 50, do you 50? Do you have a channel, blog, or social media feed? Yes, I have this. This is my BookTube, Ven's Corner. I'm also Ven's Corner on Twitch, although that tends not to be for bookish pursuits, and I don't stream very often. And also Ven's Corner on Twitter or X or whatever it's called now as well. So, that's not that bad, coming in at many minutes. I am going to tag my good friends in this, which is Noah, obviously, because, you know, why wouldn't I tag Noah, realistically? Jaleesa at Reading Beyond the Book Cover, and also Lanesha Books as well. I'd love to know what your 50 rapid fire answers are. And I managed to do it in one take-ish. So, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time.